reporters, welcome back to my channel. Apparently, Johnny Depp is gearing up to make his big return at this year's MTV's Video Music Awards. Major spoiler alert, if you watch this show, if you're one of the dozens of people who still watches award shows, especially the VMAs or whatever, click off. And you don't want the surprise to be ruined, click off. Because I'm gonna tell you how he's alleged to be planning to show up at the show. Have you clicked off? All 12 of you? So this is how. According to TMZ, someone who's been working with the show decided to snitch to TMZ the game plan. So do you know that Moon Man like trophy and stuff and like overall mascot for the VMAs? Well, this year they've been planning allegedly for Johnny Depp to be wearing that costume. I guess maybe he'll be on the carpet doing it, or maybe he'll be like popping up on the stage here and there. It'll just be fixed as if it's still just the statue and there's no one in it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he is supposed to rip off the Moon Man helmet and reveal his face, reveal himself as being Johnny Depp. I am genuinely curious how you guys feel about it. It feels kind of like a victory lap situation after he won that massive defamation trial against his ex-wife, Amber Heard. And I don't know that it's necessarily appropriate just because, listen, Johnny Depp, like he makes music, but it's not like very popular music that was ever being nominated for VMAs anyway. You know what I mean? So I just don't really understand the venue. In my opinion, he's far more known and beloved and respected as an actor. So this would have made more sense to me if it was like something like one of those like acting awards, even if it's still on MTV or whatever other station. So I'm just a little bit confused, and I feel like the audience for the VMAs is a little bit young. Johnny Depp, like, listen, I'm from the 90s. I'm a 93 baby. So like, even I'm like, I feel like I'm on like the young end of like his core base. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like, the bases might be a little bit different. Of course, younger people can still love and appreciate Johnny Depp, but it's a different love and appreciation than we would have. You know what I mean? And I feel like we've kind of, my people have kind of, sorry, but aged out of the VMAs of watching it. So that is another reason why I'm a little bit confused about it. I think he could have done a show, maybe like the People's Choice Awards. Do you understand where I'm going with this? With an older audience. And I do believe that this will also anger a lot of people, the DV organizations and activists. And I think it's rightfully so, because listen, at the end of the day, we all watched that trial that he had with Amber Heard, and we all saw how social media made light of the situation, right? Like Amber would be on stand crying about, you know, some stuff that she was alleging that she suffered at the hands of Johnny Depp. And what were people doing, especially on TikTok? They were chopping and screwing her crying and making it into memes and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And that is not right. Even if you don't believe Amber, you still have to have like at least some level of respect and decency for the topic at hand, which is DV, you know? And I think although Johnny Depp did win the case, I think we learned that he, at best, is a very emotionally abusive partner, which in my opinion is still abuse. You know what I mean? Like, we heard the way that he would refer to her as like, you know, fat, like worn out, stretch mark. We saw those as they read those horrific text messages about what he wanted to do with her, you know, her body when she was not conscious. Like, those were really horrific things. So just to champion this guy, like all is well, like, haha, let's enjoy this. And just like, you know, let's continue to just make light of the trial and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Like, I respect his victory, but at the same time, I think that the trial opened our eyes to a lot of like problems with him, like violence problems, addiction problems, abuse problems on his side as well. I don't think he is this clean, squeaky clean, like non-problematic 1000% victim party in his relationship with Amber Heard. The fact that someone as old as him was even trying to get with someone as young as Amber, what was he, like 50 something trying to get with a 20 something, to me, that is another like, you know, layer of it as well. Like, I don't know. I consider those types of dynamics very disturbing, but I digress. I don't know. I'm not loving it. I think like, I wouldn't mind if he just attended as a guest, you know what I mean? But just to like highlight him. is just to me is a bit much personally. I hope you guys don't, chew me up and spit me out for it, but it's just my personal opinion. I think it's a bit much. I think that a lot of people want to sweep under the rug his own actions, his own destructive actions in that relationship, because they want to see Amber as 100% the aggressor and the fault and the this and that. But relationships are a lot more nuanced than that. I think people need to open themselves up to the possibility that he did have some responsibility for some of the toxic nature of their relationship as well. But I digress. That's just a personal opinion, okay, you guys? Let me know what you think about it. Are you looking forward to seeing Johnny Depp well, it might not even happen, right? Because the snitch ruined the surprise, but are you happy with the plan? Do you think that the plan kind of makes light of the trial and stuff like that? Do you think it's too soon, inappropriate? I just really want to know everything you're feeling, okay? Let me know in the comments down below, and as usual, we're going to chat about it. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and